Young Miami just lit the match that might burn Hollywood to the ground. With one tweet, one fiery rant, and one jaw-dropping revelation, she didn't just expose her ex. She named names, claimed infections, and dragged some of the biggest stars in the world into what could be the messiest scandal of 2025. Diddy, HIV, and a so-called list of male lovers? Yep, she says it all connects. And the internet? Losing its mind. Let's break it down piece by piece because if even half of this is true, it could change everything. So here's how it starts. Young Miami, who once proudly claimed she'd never betray Diddy, just did exactly that. Why? According to her, Diddy knowingly exposed her to HIV. She says she found out only after her new man asked her to get tested. That's when she claims she got the devastating results. And who's the new man? Rumor has it, NFL star Stefon Diggs. Yeah, not Cardi B's man, but the timeline's messy, and the drama even messier. After reportedly testing positive, Diggs allegedly cut ties with Miami, triggering a social media meltdown that had everyone watching. But she didn't just tweet and delete. No, Miami went full scorched earth, and the fallout was nuclear. It wasn't just about her. Miami came with receipts and a list. She accused Diddy of infecting multiple men, not just random people either. Famous names, household names. According to her, Diddy's recklessness wasn't a one-time mistake. She painted him as a walking crisis, claiming he slept with both men and women without disclosure, allegedly infecting multiple partners. And apparently she's not just talking. Screenshots, leaked texts, and even whispers of courtroom testimonies started surfacing. She promised more names in batches. That's how confident she is. And fans couldn't scroll fast enough. Now here's the wild part. People say the signs were always there. Remember when Diddy showed up to court looking noticeably thinner? Fans clocked it instantly. His face was sunken, his energy off. At first, people blamed stress. But then came the hospital report. Diddy was allegedly rushed from prison in February. The word on the street? He got tested there for HIV. And according to so-called leaks, that test came back positive. It wasn't confirmed, but the rumors caught fire fast. Too fast. And when Young Miami's outburst matched those whispers, everything suddenly clicked. Now, here's the wild part. People say the signs were always there. Remember when Diddy showed up to court looking noticeably thinner? Fans clocked it instantly. Now, here's where it flips from messy to full-blown conspiracy. Young Miami claimed Diddy has had HIV for decades. That alone shocked fans, but then came the twist. She connected him to none other than Eazy-E. Yeah, as in West Coast rap legend Eazy-E, who died from complications related to AIDS back in the 90s. She says Diddy and Eazy-E were involved romantically, before the whole East Coast versus West Coast beef even popped off. And get this, some fans believe Diddy may have taken revenge on Eazy-E after allegedly being infected.
Didn't understand, AIDS. We just thought it was like a slow, death sentence in the hood,
Yeah.
But with him dying so fast, did you feel like it was like foul play because he literally passed a month after getting admitted?
For sure. We all, when it first happened, naturally we thinking like, this got a gang, that's all, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's all we did, you feel me? So naturally we was like, damn, it could be. But then when we start, after we buried him and all that, now you replaying everything in your head, you like, hold the up. Okay, the homegirl, one of the G homies' sister he been with for all these years, bro, still was with her. We went and asked her, she don't got it. He just had a baby, the baby don't got it. We was like, something ain't, you know what I mean? Like something ain't adding up,
Yeah.
So yeah, we all felt like that. We still think that way.
Yeah.
The pattern? Diddy's former partner Kim Porter also passed away from pneumonia, same as Eazy. Coincidence? Young Miami doesn't think so. And honestly, fans are starting to wonder too. You thought this couldn't get any crazier? Enter Will Smith. Yup, Young Miami named Will on her list of alleged victims. Claimed he got HIV from Diddy. Claimed Jada knew. claimed that's the real reason behind their secret separation back in 2016. Not August Alsina, not entanglements, HIV. She says Jada left to protect herself, and that Will and Diddy had been romantically involved for years. Remember those viral blind items about the two slipping off to mysterious private parties? Yeah, now they're resurfacing with a vengeance. And in a wild coincidence, just hours after Miami's rant, Will and Jada publicly announced they were finalizing their divorce. Coincidence? Or cleanup? Young Miami didn't spare anyone, not even her own best friend. She claimed Saucy Santana not only had an affair with Diddy, but also allegedly acted as a worker at his infamous freak-offs. You read that right. Miami says Santana knew about Diddy's HIV status but never warned her. Instead, he allegedly snitched on other people, like Jane Doe, one of Diddy's accusers, to stay in Diddy's good graces. Santana clapped back in an interview, saying Miami aired his personal business. But fans noticed he didn't deny the Diddy rumors. According to Jane Doe's own court claims, she saw Santana working those wild celebrity parties multiple times. And if even half of that is true, that's a betrayal on another level. Next up on the list, Craig Mack. The first artist ever signed to Bad Boy Records, and, according to Young Miami, one of Diddy's earliest alleged victims. She claimed Craig was forced into a relationship with Diddy, contracted HIV, and was threatened when he tried to speak up. Before he died in 2018, Craig gave a cryptic interview where he hinted at fearing for his life.
I'm sitting there, I'm talking to God, I'm like, Lord, I don't want to do this, but if it comes to getting ugly where somebody's going to be trying to kill me, I'm going to have to do something first or do something to prevent that from happening. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I'm frustrated. I really need your advice and your love right now.
At the time, fans didn't connect the dots. Now, they're re-watching that footage with new eyes. Miami says he wanted to expose Diddy before his death, but was silenced. And some fans believe permanently. With names like Will Smith, Craig Mack, Saucy Santana, and even Eazy-E floating around, the legal stakes are skyrocketing. Will Smith is allegedly preparing a lawsuit to stop the spread of false medical claims. Meanwhile, Miami is reportedly still preparing to release more names. But if what she's doing counts as leaking medical information, she could be the one facing legal fire. It's messy, it's risky, but Miami seems ready to burn every bridge to make her point. So what's really going on here? Is Young Miami sounding the alarm on a decades-long cover-up? Or is this emotional revenge for a breakup gone sour? At this point, the lines are blurred, the names are big, and the damage is real. She's dropped claims, accusations, and receipts that, if true, could rock the music and film industries from the inside out. But the question remains, is this public health awareness or a public meltdown? Because if she's got more names lined up in batches, then trust, it's only just begun. Let us know what you think in the comments, because this isn't just tea, this might be the whole kettle boiling over.